plan's premium. Now, it says the new provision permits employees enrolled in the choice plan, which is reimbursement plans, to use salary reduction to pay health premiums purchased through exchange. What does that mean? When we run into a client that has employees that have Obamacare, we basically say they're not allowed to be part of our wellness program. Well, all that has changed. With the big, beautiful bill starting January of 2026, even if they have Obamacare, they can still participate in the wellness program. You guys know how huge that is? So we
Bobby,
yeah.
Bobby, if you don't mind, we realize that there are a lot of new people in this call.
Okay.
If you don't mind, can you give them an overview what this program is about? It's actually in one of our vertical under our website. So if you don't
Okay.
mind, share with them what this is.
Okay. So the wellness program, it's called the Self-Insured Medical Expense Reimbursement Program. Now, what this program is it's part of the IRS Tax Code 125, 105, and 105A and B and 106. And what that does is we can go into an employer with W-2 employees, be able to utilize their FICA taxes to pay for supplemental cafeteria plans. Okay. Now, when that happens, what happens will where is the owner will have some tax savings because we're utilizing the taxes from the FICA to pay for the supplemental program, and because it's part of a wellness program, they are allowed to reimburse it back. So it doesn't change the payroll in any way. All it does, it reduces the employer's taxes and also be able for us to help the employees with supplemental insurance, like, for example, accidental insurance, hospitalization, dental, vision, short-term disability, even guarantee issue whole life. So those are all supplemental products. When I say supplemental, I mean like AFLAC, if you've heard of AFLAC. So all these plans are not comprehensive health insurance like you would have through your medical plan where you have a deductible, you have copays and all of that. This is supplemental insurance. So we can go into a business as long as they have W-2 employees, we can help them be able to reduce their taxes and offer these benefits to the employees at no cost to the owner and at no cost to the employees. And that's what the wellness program is. And for all of you that are part of Sequoia, anytime you enroll a business, you get paid $12 a month per employee per month. And as long as they have the program, you get paid. And if they're getting this benefit and they're not paying for it, why would they want to cancel? So the significant part of this is that we are in a business where we can go into small businesses, any kind of business, and help them. Remember, they never have to write us a check. We're not insurance salespeople. We're not going there begging for business or anything like that. So we're just coming in because we are a business solutions platform. We're coming in to solve a problem for them and be able to help them get more without putting money out. Okay, so that's basically what the wellness program is. And everything about this program is IRS compliant, HIPAA compliant, and now we see how the big beautiful bill is implementing all this and adding changes that would benefit these programs even more so. Okay, so that's why I'm going through this summary here. as far as what they're saying in the big beautiful bill. And one of the points is, before, when we put these arrangements together for a business, if an employee has Obamacare, they cannot participate in this. Otherwise, they have to cancel their Obamacare in order to do so. But with the new law that is implementing, and this will take effect January 1st of 2026, they, even if they have Obamacare, they can participate in this, which is huge for us to be able to do this for them. Okay. Now, the other part is also that they will, the business will also get $100 a month credit towards the wellness program. Now, when we put together a wellness program, there is actually a wellness program involved. Weight management. They can go. They can see a doctor virtually 24 hours. They can go see their see their psychiatrist, psychologist, anyologist virtually. And in order for you to have the program intact, you have to utilize some of these services. Okay, but now the big beautiful bill has come out, giving the business owner $100 credit per employee to spend on these, the supplemental products, the wellness program. So along with the allotment that they get through the FICA taxes, they're going to get an extra $1,200 a year to spend. I mean, that's huge. That's adding on top of whatever they're also getting through the FICA taxes. So, but all of this will start January 2026 for all these businesses. So the first year they're going to get $100. Second year they're going to get $50. But this is only for businesses of 50 employees or less. So keep that in mind. If it's 50 or more, they don't qualify for this. All right. So
Bobby, Bobby, let me ask you, they don't qualify for the $100 or the credit, or they don't qualify for the program at all?
Credit.
So, but they still can enroll into the program.
Yes.
Okay, great.
The 50 employee mandate is only for the credit. Okay. That's only for the credit. The $100 a month for the first year and $50 the second year. So that's huge for the wellness program that we have. We can now go to businesses and tell them, hey, the big beautiful bill, because they can go in there and look at the law. You know what? Let me show you that. Give me 1 second. Hold on. You guys see this? Big beautiful bill. I have this on my computer. All right, let me show you. All right, in section, everybody see the big beautiful bill, right? Yes.
Yep.
So this is, I believe this is page 820. If you can, let me go back. Hold on. Oh, did I just lose it? Let me see, 820. Let me go back. Let me show you the part where they give you the money. How do I go back? Oh, why didn't they let me go back? Let me see. Okay. You see here? It
Yep.
says here, in general, for purpose of Section 38, in case of an eligible employer, they call it a choice arrangement instead of the HRA. Credit determined under the section for any taxable year is an amount. With respect to each employee enrolled during the credit period in the choice arrangement, maintained by employee equal to $100 multiplied by the number of months for which the employee is enrolled during the first year of the credit period. The reason why they say $100 multiplied by the months is because sometimes we enroll these people in the middle of the year. Sometimes we enroll it in, in March or whatever. So it's $100 a month credit. And then and then one half of it for the second year. So this is here. You guys can download this. This is the Big Beautiful Bill. It's a 1,082 pages. So it's in there for all of you to be able to even see the wording. So uh, read it if you need to. But that's where the Big Beautiful Bill is going to help us with this wellness program, starting January. But even now, we can start setting this up for everybody. And then once they have all that in place, starting January, they have the extra $100 a month to spend for their employees. I mean, it's free money. I can't say the program's free, but this is free money for them. But think about it. How many people really know or know a company that can do this? That's the thing. There's really very few companies out there really putting these arrangements together for businesses. So we're the ones that's going to go out there and help all these businesses. And we plan to have a whole marketing campaign around this to let people know, hey, the Big Beautiful Bill, this is how it's going to help your businesses. For small businesses under 50, which is the majority of all the businesses in the US. I mean, there's plenty of them, and they're getting all this extra money. Plus, we're also helping them right now be able to deduct their FICA taxes and give their employees, couple $100 a month. I mean, we're working on one account right now. They're about to enroll, and some of the allotment for some of the employers are like $400 or more a month. That's a lot of money to spend on supplemental products. And they can remember this program, they not only cover for themselves as an employee, they can cover for their whole family. For that reason, in our census, we also ask them whether they're single or they have a family, because this covers for their whole family besides themselves. And look, if they leave the job, they can take those benefits with them, but the only difference is that they will have to pay for it. So that's the caveat, and that's where you help businesses retain their employees, because if they leave the company, then they'll lose all of these benefits. So this is huge, and like I say, with the Big Beautiful Bill, that's even giving them more money starting next year. Look, we need to come out and tell all the businesses and be able to set them up for this now, so that at the beginning of the year they can, get more from this bill. Okay. Should I open for questions? Anybody have? Uh,
Yes, let me ask a few questions. I'm sure there are a lot of people want to ask these questions, right? Number one, Bobby, the first question everybody's going to ask is that who can an insurance agent do this? Can a CPA company to do this? Now, I know, well, for those of you who do not know what Bobby's background is, Bobby is here in the Washington metropolitan area. He runs an insurance agency that their production is the number one in number one in the area for Obamacare. So when I spoke to him about the wellness program, he dropped everything and joined our company last year. Now, so Bobby, from you as an insurance broker point of view, can an insurance agent do something like this?
So, that's a question a lot of people ask, because once you approach a business, some of them are like, oh, how come my accountant doesn't know about this? Or, you know what, maybe my accountant can take care of this. So, in order to implement something like this, number one, you have to have your health insurance license to even sell the supplemental product. Number one. Number two, you gotta be able to know about the taxes, about the laws. Now, just because you're an accountant doesn't mean that you know how to put a cafeteria plan together. And number three, you have to have a wellness program in place. So without those three elements, you could be an insurance agent selling supplemental products. That's fine. You can be an accountant that you know taxes. That's fine. But then you gotta also have a wellness program in place. So unless you have these three elements, there's no way that you can do this on your own. So when you approach any businesses that say, "Yeah, my accountant can do it," explain to them why the accountant can't can do it. You see, so a lot of time, let's say for example, if you go to a financial advisor and you're talking to him about a fixed annuity, they're going to talk you out of it because they can't sell fixed annuity. All right. So when you got to talk to a business and they say, yeah, my accountant either knows about it, even if he does, he can't put it together. He doesn't have the other two elements to 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 know how to even do this. So there's not many companies out there that does what we do, and with this adding to what we already are doing to the wellness program, it's huge, and we can corner the market easily. Okay, I hope that answers your question. Anybody else
Uh,
have questions?
yes. Eli has a question right here saying that training how to sell it. Now, Eli, first of all, this is not a product for you to sell. We are not selling anything. You can tell all your clients to keep their wallet in their pocket. They do not need to come up with anything at all. So again, we are not selling this product. We are just helping them to enroll into this product. They already pay for it through the FICA tax. So again, if they do not enroll into this program, they're not going to get any money back. However, if they enroll into this program, they already pay for it. Okay, so um, we will have a training because again, tonight um, just a little give everybody say a little favor about what this beautiful bill is all about. But however, next week we do plan to invite our product service provider, Mr. Corey. He is the brain behind the whole thing. So he will come online to share with us exactly what this thing is all about in more detail. How is this thing going to impact to everybody? Okay. So again, nothing to sell. Just help them to enroll.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Elvis,
yes.
you have a question, but before you ask that question, let me say this about this program. You can tell businesses, just tell them, hey, did you know that there's a program you're entitled to where you can save money on your taxes and be able to give your employees extra benefits at no cost to you or them. That's all you have to say. Now you can add the other part, and it's part of the big beautiful bill. Done all day long.
Hmm.
Okay, so that's the other part that I would add now because it's written down right there. So and we're not selling them because we're telling them it's a program they're entitled to. But in order for me to help you, I need to collect this information. That's it. Okay, you're not selling. All right, Elvis, please.
And plus, again, tell them no fee, no cost. We don't even charge application fee. It's all absolutely free for them. Now, they might ask you, why are you doing this? If if it's free for me. The reason that we put this thing in many different reasons. Okay, the first reason for us is that we now are able to provide something free to the business owner first. Now, remember, what do? We provide commercial fundings for small businesses. Now, this is a perfect tool for us to use to open the door so that you and I can talk to the decision maker for that particular business by providing something free for them, and which can help them on save on their taxes, and also can save on their workers' comp. We haven't even touched about saving on the workers' comp yet. But again, once you provide something free for them, the goal is what? In the future, whenever they need money, they can come back to us. They can go back to you because, again, now you are not just a loan consultant. You are a business consultant providing solutions for that particular business, including benefits, including fundings for them, right? So again, this is a powerful a product. Now, of course, on top of it, you will get paid. Now, Bobby just mentioned to you that you will get paid $12. Now that is just the initial commission. The way it works is that uh, you can actually get up to $16 per person per month. On top of my head, I forgot what that number looks like, but again, you can get to it. And also, Eli, you asked the question, or Jeremy asked the question: does this thing can you get override? Yes, absolutely. Right now, currently, there are 3-level override. First level is $1. The second level it's 50 cents, and then the third level it's another dollar. The reason we designed this original comp plan is that we want you to build at least 3 level deep. But however, right now we are thinking about structuring to so that you can get 6 level deep instead of just 3 level. So that is going to come out very shortly. Okay.
Oh,
So
no,
Elvis, you got a question?
no, but wait, before you say that, I want to also reiterate, we don't want to say this is a free program. We want to say that there's no net cost to them,
Yep.
and they don't have to write us a check, which is Sequoia. We're coming in to help put this together because there's a management fee to be able to take care of this program, but it's taken out from the allotment every month. That way, the owner is not paying for that, okay? Because it's taken out of his FICA taxes. All right, Elvis, what's your question? Elvis, you still there?
While
Oh,
we're waiting for Elvis.
no, I'm
Okay,
here.
go,
I'm here.
go ahead.
Yeah, it kind of goes along the what Eli's question. He says, "Do insurance broker offers this?" And I asked this before, and you guys just said, "Yeah," or you guys said no, but they can. I guess like in my community, there's a lot of insurance brokers, specifically with third party firms like Freedom Equity Group, First Financials, Security. I don't even know those companies, but what would be the reason why they would be interested to take on something like this? I guess I'm trying to understand what employee benefits as far as health and insurance is compared to like personal benefits and things. Would something like this help and enhance the policies that these brokers are already selling, or would it be a threat to it? Like, would they not want to sell it because they already have policies that are being sold, and they would take away from that? Or what's the comparing and contrast on that? Like, or would it help the existing policies that they already sell, or the fact that
Again,
it's
Elvis, understand. First of all, we are not selling anything. We do not sell them anything. If they already, well, and the second thing is that we do not ask them to change any of their insurance broker. If those insurance agent already sold them a package of wellness product, stay with their broker. Nothing changes. This is just on top of whatever they already have. Give you an example. Let's say the benefit that they already currently have, it's let's say they just need to get a pair of glasses. Okay, with their current plan, it might be they're getting 50% from the benefit, and the employee might pay 50% out of their pocket. But with this plan on top of it, their current plan still pay the 50%, but our plan might pay extra 20% or 30%. And now the client or the employee only pays 20%. So again, there's no threat to it. It's actually adding on top of whatever they already have. And again, we are not asking them to change any broker. We are not asking to change any of the plan that they already have. This is something for free. Now ask yourself, if I give you a pickle for free, would you take it? You might not like the pickle, but it's free. Why not take it?
We don't
Again,
want to say
same
free.
idea.
Don't say free. All
Well,
right.
again, I mean, again, I'm
Let, let,
right.
let me let me go.
yeah. I guess my question is more towards the broker than the actual
Yeah. So let me
the
explain this.
policy holder. Like what like
Okay.
how would a broker take this? Like yeah.
Okay. So here's how I'm gonna explain it. I'm an insurance agent. I have an insurance agency. I have over 100 agents working
Right.
under my
Yes.
agency. So here's
Great.
what I'm gonna say. When you go into a business and they're offering 401k, they're offering health insurance and comprehensive health insurance to their employees. They're working with a broker to handle the 401k. They were working with the broker to help to handle their health insurance. Now, we come in not as health insurance agents. We come in as business consultants from Sequoia to come in and help lower their taxes and offer additional supplemental benefits to the employee. And it costs both sides nothing because every month we take a certain amount of the taxes to use to pay for these. So we, like Alan say, we are not changing one thing they're doing. We're not. We're just coming in to show them another way to lower their taxes and offer these benefits supplemental. Keep that in mind at no cost. So, and their HR doesn't have to really do any work. Their insurance broker doesn't do anything on this. Okay, so we're just coming in to implement this for the business. And I understand where you're coming from, Elvis.
Okay.
A lot because I'm an insurance agent, so I know. And sometimes the employer that says, "Hey, what about my insurance agent?" Tell them, I'm not here to sell you insurance. I'm here to implement this program. You're entitled to it. I want to see if you qualify. And if you
Okay.
do, I can help you set it up.
Okay,
That's
so my final question isn't about the wellness program, but it's about insurance in general. So is there any ties between an employee benefit and a personal benefit? They don't intercept each other. They're two different things, right?
you have to understand. In order to qualify for this, you have to have at least 3 W-2 employees to qualify. Okay, and regular insurance is totally different from this. This is
Oh,
supplemental.
okay. So they're two separate things. So okay, yeah,
Separate thing.
they don't even touch each other.
They don't touch each other.
They have nothing to do. Okay, all right.
Yeah, that's why we come in, we complement what they have already. For
Okay, got it.
example, I'll give you a perfect example. They have a health insurance. They have a deductible $3,000. We come in, we give them accidental, we give them a hospitalization. Okay, just those two supplemental plans alone, when they end up in the hospital, they're going to get $2,000 from the hospitalization indemnity plan, and this is a check written straight to them. They're going to get another 1,000 from the accidental insurance, so they're getting $3,000 just because they ended up in the hospital. But if they stay there for additional day, they might get from $500 to $1,000 more. Now, when they go to the hospital, they're going to use their regular health insurance. They have to pay that $3,000 deductible. But we're coming in to help them get that $3,000 back. So we're adding to what they're having. And this is a check written straight to them. All right. So that's where we come in and we win. And I can tell you, if you talk, we've done Zoom calls where their insurance broker is on there, the health insurance broker, the benefits broker is on the call. And once they know that we're not interfering with whatever they're doing, look, they even want to join us. So, I hope that answers your question.
It does. Fantastic. Thanks.
Okay. Anybody else with any questions towards this?
Okay.
All right.
And again, how do you apply for something like this? If you do not know the program, we actually have done many seminars on this particular subject already. So go to our YouTube channel. There's a playlist called SMERP, SIMERP, Self-Insured Medical Medical Expense Reimbursement Program. We have done many type of training, even get into the detail of the proposal. So I suggest everybody, if you really try to understand it, go watch all those videos. Now, however, even after you watch these videos, we still do not want you to explain to your client. All you needed to do is just to let your client know that, hey, there's a program right now, and now you see the big beautiful bill. It's in the big beautiful bill that will allow you to get benefits for your business, for your employees. Once they're interested in it, if they're going to ask you a lot of questions, all you needed to do is just to collect 3 things. One, Bobby already showed you, is the census. The second thing that we need is their W-4. The third thing that we need is their payroll journal, the last two payroll journal. With these three things, now Bobby and his team can generate a proposal to show that particular business exactly each employee how much are they going to get back or how much they can qualify for, because each employee is different based on their pay, based on their tax bracket, so on and so forth, right? So now let's say there are 10 different employees, then 10 different employees will have different dollar amount, is what we call the allotment for them to use to purchase all these benefits. Okay. So now once they have the proposal, either Bobby or Corey or Hill or Miles, not Miles, um, Will, okay, these are experts and they will jump on the call with you and your client, and they will explain to your client from A to Z, and they will help your clients to enroll. So again, don't make this thing too complicated. But if you want to learn more stuff, it's all in our YouTube. And next week, Bobby, is it Corey? Is it coming online next week?
So next week, let's do a whole training on this Murph thing and go
Right.
into details. So we'll do all of that. Now, I just put my phone number in the chat. If you have a business that needs to talk to somebody, have them set up a three-way call, if not a Zoom, where we will explain everything to them. So, our business model is all you have to do is communicate with a prospect, bring that prospect to us, utilize us to be able to explain to them what we're doing and be able to close the deal for you. That's our business model on everything that we're doing. Even on Alan's side, anybody have a loan, they do a three-way call, get the scenario, and then we work together to help close it. And the big mistake a lot of the consultants have been making is trying to explain this themselves, trying to sell. We're not selling anything here. We're just helping them. It's a government program that they're entitled to, and we're here to see how we can implement this to for their business. All right. So utilize me. If you, that's my phone number. You can call me if you have any questions. You can call me if there's a owner that that wants to talk about this. I do three-way calls all the time. We do Zoom calls all the time. Sometimes the owner wants to have the HR on or their benefit specialist. It doesn't matter. That's what we're here to do, to help you close the account. All you have to do is let them know that there's this program that exists, and then we will handle the rest. And thank you, Jeremy. I do pick up my phone, and I've trained a lot of people on the phone. I've talked to a lot of business owners and then after that we send them the paperwork or any information that they request. But that's what I'm here for. And on the loan part, that's what Alan and George is for you guys. So don't try to do this yourself, because our business model is utilize us, learn from us. You close 10 accounts, guess what? You can do it with your eyes closed. But until then, use us. Okay, I don't mind if you guys utilize us anytime. And we answer the phone. We try to close the accounts for you, and after that, I tell you what, the business owner deals straight with us. But don't worry. Sometimes I know a lot of people like, oh, wait a minute, if all of a sudden they deal with you, what if you steal my customer? That can never happen. All right. Because if you go through your website, anything you submit in your website, it's your business. We just help you close it. If you go into your back office or you submit any paperwork, your website should have proof of everything that is your account. So don't think that just because we talk to them and we can close it and we're not, and nobody can steal your business. So that's what we're here for. So utilize us for all of this until you become a specialist. Because at the end of the day, I can't help 1,000 people. Soon, once you guys have a lot of experience, Maybe you can help your other teammates. So please use that lifeline. Okay.
Yeah, just to show you just to show you what this thing it's the override Eli is asking for it. So I found this thing. Thank you, Holly, for sending this thing to me. So for enrolling 199 employee and below, you will get $12 per employee per month. From 200 to 499 employee enrolled, you will get $14 per employee per month. And anything above 500 employees, you will get $16 per employee per month. So again, the goal is to get to 1,000 employee by the end of the year. I think we can all do that. Now think about this. By the time you get to 1,000 employees, you are getting $16,000 a month every single month.
And just keep in mind, when you get to that threshold, even if you don't do anything else after that, you still get that amount. You know, it's not like a company where, oh, you have to produce a certain number, otherwise you lose that privilege. No, once you get past 500 employees, you will get $16 a month forever until they cancel their policy. And if they're not paying for it and the employee's not paying for it, I don't think they will cancel. And now come January, they're going to get an extra $100 a month to spend on the supplemental products. That's huge. And, and you're getting paid every single month. Look, I do health insurance, I do annuities, life insurance, but we actually have to sell that. We actually have to take care of the back end. With this, once we set it up for them, you guys don't need to do anything. We have a company that handles all of the back end. These are our partners. They implement the program, they take care of the wellness program, they take care of your clients in the back end. And then you get paid forever. And you don't need to come to them every single year and say, okay, here are the new plans. We need to renew, do this and that. It will automatically be renewed. And if the employer gets more employees, we handle that. That's your account forever. Nobody can steal it from you. I sell health insurance, and I tell you what, every year we have to update, but then another insurance agent can come in and steal that customer. Nobody can steal this from you. It's your account, it's on your website. No agent's going to come in and say, oh, I can give you a cheaper plan or better plan. And that's why this is huge. You're getting paid for doing nothing. Well, I don't want to say nothing, but minimal. And you don't need a health insurance license. That's the part where you can talk to everybody, recruit so as many people as you can, and override on them because you don't need a license. We handle all of that. It's under our umbrella, and we take care of all of that. And we have training. Soon we'll have a platform that will have AI answer all the questions, all of that. But in the meantime, if you have any business, submit it on your website. Once you submit and the paperwork comes in, look in your back office. It's going to say that, hey, this is your account, and we're working on this. And once you get paid, you can see what you get paid every single month. So everything we do are very transparent. And as an insurance agent, you don't have to worry. There's nobody that's going to take your customers. Once that business is yours, it stay yours. Okay? Any other
So
questions?
yeah, yes, the roadmap it need to be changed. It's a lot more simpler. So Bobby and his marketing team is working on a new roadmap. We don't need to go through the EBS account anymore. So it'll be much more straightforward. Okay. Um, okay, I think today we took up pretty much all the time to talk about this one, which is great. Again, I want people to hear something about what this big beautiful bill can do for us. However, we do have a lot of new agents that came online with us. that is very interesting in about our funding program. So I will just use the 10 minutes to share with you what we can do. And I mean, you can definitely go into your website to find out more detail about what we can do. And also go to our YouTube channel. We have a lot of training on our YouTube channel. So if you can see my screen right here, this is your website. Every one of you, when you sign up with us, you will have a website like this with your name. So obviously right here, this one is admin, this is the corporate account, but everybody's the same. So if you want to connect to us on our Facebook right here, Instagram, YouTube, so on and so forth, please connect to us. Okay. All the training that we do on Wednesday night, Tuesday night, Monday night, whatever that might be, we record it and we put it up to the YouTube channel. So regarding to the funding side of it, you come into your website, you see something called solution. So you will see real estate loans, business fundings. Now, this two tab right here are the main type of loans that we offer. So you go into real estate loans.
Alan, are you sharing your screen?
Are you seeing my screen? Yes.
Yes, I see it.
Okay, great.
Oh,
So
okay.
when you go to real estate loan, these are all the different type of loans that we can offer. The only type of loans that we do not do are primary residence. Okay, so every time when you talk to your client, and if your ask your client, now I'm talking about single family home, okay? Ask your client, is this single family home a primary or an investment? If it is a primary, we don't do it. Okay, there's so many other people can do it. But however, as long as an investment property, we can do it. So as you can see, we can do 1 to 4 unit investment property, fix and flip or fix and hold, multifamilies, mixed use, commercial property. Now, commercial property is hardcore, like retails, office buildings, RV parks, gas stations, you name it. Okay, we do land loans, we do constructions, we do some nonprofit loans, or even we do second mortgages. Okay. So that is the loan product under the real estate side. Now, if you go down a little bit further, or if you go to solution and hit on business funding, this type of loans has nothing to do with real estate. This type of loan has everything to do with businesses. For example, they have a gas station, if they have a mechanic shop, if they have a doctor's office, a restaurant. They do not own real estate, but they have a business that they are currently operating. And now they need working capitals. They want to purchase another business. They want to expand, or they want to purchase equipment, so on and so forth. So we can provide this type of loans also. We do a lot of SBA. And as a matter of fact, this month we close 4 SBA loans, total close to $9 million. Okay, so we do a lot of SBA loans, a lot of term loans, equipment loans, so on and so forth. So those are the different type of products that we can offer. Now, if you want to go to the detail of it, all you have to do just to click on, any type of this product, and it gives you an idea what this type of product is. What is the very rough requirement. Now, don't hold me against for something like this, because guideline changes all the time, and but it gives you an idea what this type of loan is all about, and what kind of documentations that we need to collect. Okay, so again, I think our time is up. We got 3 more minutes. Normally, we don't want to go beyond the hours, so we got 3 more minutes. And thank you, Bobby, so much for sharing with us what this big beautiful plan bill is. Definitely it can do a lot of good for us. So we got 3 more minutes.
Does
Any
anybody
last minute questions?
does everybody know that you can actually download the big beautiful bill online, right? Just type
Well,
in.
again, we will download it and we're going to upload it to our website, so that you can actually, if you don't know where to download it, you can go to your back office and get it, or ask marketing. If you go to your website, if you have any
I'll
questions,
email it to Katrina.
yes.
And then have her put it on there. Okay.
If you have any questions or whatsoever, go to your website and you can see on your footer, support Sex Solution, marketing Sex Solution. Send an email to both of these email, and pretty much you can solve a lot of your problem with this business. Okay.
Yeah,
Thanks,
and
guys. Thank you.
Alan, I think the biggest thing to highlight too is that this business doesn't take away from your regular day job.
Mhm.
It's just sharing a link. That's all we do. is we get in contact with the buyer, or we get in contact with a friend, a coworker, somebody who's looking for money. We give them the link and they apply, and then we're done. That's the end of our job.
Jeremy is doing great things out there. And Jeremy, I think you just joined us less than 2 weeks. You already attract a lot of agent coming online with us, and you already submit like what, 3 or 4 different deals. Well, why don't you share with us your experience? I mean, you are newbie. You just came online with us, and you are already, rocking the boat. So the last 2 minutes is yours, Jeremy.
Yeah. So, I mean, honestly, guys, it's been a great experience. Working with Alan and Bobby directly has been very refreshing. So, a lot of companies that have a structure where you're able to recruit and you're able to, offer something like a loan or like a business funding of some type. A lot of those companies don't give you the support, and they don't give you the attention that Alan and Bobby do, right? So it's more of like a shout out to you guys of how much y'all support everybody here. Any questions we ever have as new recruits, or being new to the business, y'all are always responsive. So for me personally, I mean, I've been able to build. It's actually 7. I've done 7 submissions in this month. So for me personally, I've done it all through my phone. Never had to leave the house. Never had to shake anyone's hand in person. Everything is done through Facebook, Instagram, and just getting out there and exposing the product and letting people know, hey, this is what I do now. This is my format. This is how I can help your business. And it's greatly improved my network. It's improved my leadership skills, and slowly but surely things are getting bigger and bigger with our platform. And so I'm super excited to keep going, and can continue to learn from you guys.
And just remember, Jeremy, again, you are not just working with Alan and Bobby. And I believe that you're already working with George's and
George,
Becky's on
yeah,
the
George
back
has
end,
been
right?
super helpful.
Yep.
I just want to shout out you guys because y'all are on the screen right now with us. But George, even the person who brought me on, Amber, she's been super helpful. It's funny. It's like the more people that we bring in, and the more people that are collectively here, I feel like it's like a family that we're all supporting each other. We're all very big on help and support, and getting you out there. Because at the end of the day, we're all here to make money. We're all here to support our families. So it's a platform that allows us to really engage in that.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Jeremy. Okay,
Yes,
great,
sir.
guys. Well, again, thank you so much for another episode of Sequoia Training on Wednesday night. Next Wednesday, we will have a more detailed training on this particular product for those of us that it's interesting to find out more. But in between, we are very accessible. We are very transparent. Most of you know how to get a hold of myself, Bobby, or any of your leaders. So if you have any questions or whatsoever, in terms of scenario, if you have any long scenario, contact me or contact George. If you have any wellness scenario, contact Bobby. If you have any questions regarding to your day-to-day operation, your website, you need marketing materials, that is something that you need to connect with support and marketing, and they will send you whatever you're asking for also. Or if they cannot, they will point you to the right place for you to get access to all those materials. Okay. So once again, thank you so much, and welcome a lot of new member aboard Sequoia. We salute to you. We welcome you. And until then, everybody, have a wonderful, wonderful night.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Everybody.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.